I think if you ask me honestly, even in the team chat, I was pleased with the win. We could have won. There's always few areas to improve. There's always few areas to polish. But consider that there are some guys who have not had an outing in a long time. Some of us, of course, been to Namibia, and I think one of the testament for that is Chamu showing form, Timson showing form, PJ showing form, and that only comes because these boys have been consistently playing cricket. The other boys, it's just their first game, so a few areas to polish, but otherwise I thought it was good, man.
How's the general mood in the locker room after it seemed like a pretty bumpy day, but we made it over the finish line? How do you assess the boys, and where do you feel they can pick up going on to further matches?
I think as batting unit we discussed that we're going to have to be finishing the games a lot more clinically. There's enough experience in the room to do that. And that could come back to your question as well, the one that you asked. And I think it's, and the guys are honest enough to say that there was a time from looking like they're winning the game convincingly to finding ourselves in a little bit of bother. But having said that, even though we did find, to win a game, you're going to have to show a lot of character. And even though if it was just our tail, but the team is made of 11 people. So to see everyone showing character and showing faith in each other, I think is brilliant. And I mean, as you can hear, the noises are still coming down from our changing room, so the mood's pretty noisy and happy.
Sorry. You talked about the positives, but what are some of the negatives that you need to polish up going into the next match?
One would be finishing the game clinically. I think with our one from each department, bowling slightly execute our skills slightly more better. I thought we were slightly off target at some point. Fielding, some of the guys first outing, like I said, from a captain's point of view, a lot of twos were taken in the field. Personally, that's I know when we walk into a national team, that's a big no-no. In the ring, we try and stop one, and of course, when you had a sweeper, we try and stop two. All the catches were taken, which was brilliant. A lot of guys were throwing themselves around, which is also brilliant. So, if you really wanted to know negatives, I'm not too big on these negative. But if you wanted to, as a captain and as a player, I would want one from each department to improve, and these would be the following.
A decent round?
Oh.
Or a Zim A game?
I tell you, we were discussing that, and I think it's never mind the A game. I think if this is the time to come for us, and I do think crowd played their part as well for us to win that game. We never thought that we are crowded by the, because there's only 2 against 11. So with that noise and crowd and cheering us and things like that, we discussed that in the changing room just for an A game as well. That is fantastic to watch. And if this is decided to come from Zimbabwe, and if you can keep winning whichever game, whether it's an A game, under 19, national, whichever, I think that'll be brilliant going for us to go for.
Cham, good news for today. Take us through how was it like in the game?
I was scoring some runs from Namibia, and coming into this game, I mean, my mentality was the same, to just try and bet deep into the innings, but then we lost a couple of wickets at the beginning, so I just had to, just try and bet as deep as I could, and unfortunately I got out, at a crucial stage in the game, but something to improve.
And the two partnerships, which will be partnerships that will be
Yeah, I mean, the most important thing was just trying and to try and build a partnership with whichever guy I was batting with, and it was important for us to do that and give the finishers a good platform at the end.
But how disappointing is it for you as a batsman when you then go to the 50 but are not able to take the ball away to get the century?
Obviously, you'd like to go to the century every game, but such as cricket, otherwise you wouldn't appreciate it. It was that easy.
Right, I'll take the last 2 questions. Okay, please.
How would you grade the opposition? Do you feel looking forward, especially you guys are planning on the big tour abroad? Is it a nice warm up for you guys so far with the opposition and what they were throwing at you guys? You were able to cope, and how do you feel the Canadian team in your view?
Look, I think that there's what I saw from today. I think there's a very good sign of them actually winning the competition they're actually going to in Uganda. The composition and what they have in their armory with spin department, with off spinner and a left arm and a leggy and a So I think they're pretty covered. The seamers are decent as well. So you're going to have to. I thought that's a good outfit they have, and they've got a very decent chance winning in Uganda. And I wish them best luck to do that.
Okay. Okay, I don't know who take this one. With the way that the under-19s played, was it some added pressure on you guys?
No. Guys, I think it's very important to understand the aim for all three different departments, not departments as such, under 19A and Zimbabwe is the same. We got a badge in our top and we represent. Whether it's a win or a loss under 19D, we were there to support.